So hey guys, welcome to Clear and Case Coding, and in this video we would be discussing the solution of Codeforce's Global Round 9 Problem B, the neighbor grid. So this was a really great problem and it could be done in various ways, but here we would be discussing the most simplest and fastest way of implementing this problem. So we are given a grid of n rows and n column, and a grid is good if it has a number k greater than equal to 0 written on it, then exactly k of its neighbor have a number greater than 0 written on it. So basically what we are given that if a cell has written k on it, then there should be exactly k number of neighbors. We would be discussing then what are the neighbors of a cell which should have non-zero number. So, and what are we allowed to do is we can increase any value by 1. That means if it was 2 we can make it 3, it was 0 we can make it 1. So we can increment any value any number of time. We don't have to minimize something or optimize, and we have to make it this condition valid and make this grid good, or we have to tell that we cannot make this good. Now the main part is that through two cell are neighbor when. So two cell are neighbor if they have a common edge. So common edge is basically the common side which they should share amongst them. So here is some sample input output. So let's get to the code for better clarity. So here I have make some grid. So basically if we first see some examples, so if we see this question, this has just one written here, that means one of its neighbor, it could be any adjacent neighbor which share an edge with it, should have non-zero value. Since the neighbor for this one is this 0 above here, this 0, this 0 and this 0, and none of it is 1, so in the solution it has made just this one. So if we see that what are the neighbor of these highlighted cells which I have made, so the neighbor of these cell is this and this. So if I just make an arrow as the neighbor, so these and these are the neighbor of this cell. If we see what are the neighbor of these cells, the neighbor of these are this and this. And what are the neighbor of this cell? The neighbor of this is this, this and this. What are the neighbor of these cells? This and this. So if we see, we have three kind of cells. So first type is the corner type. So if we see this and this would also be same to this, which have only two adjacent. That means this, this and this. So all the four corners have at most two adjacent cells. So for corners we have two. And if we see this cell, this is a side cell. That means it is occurring on a side. So this would have three adjacent. Similarly, any of it. So this, and any of the cell on the side would have three adjacent. One would be the above, below, and this. Not the corner. We are not talking about the corner inside. Corner we have already considered separately. And if we see this, that is the cell which is not a corner or not one of the side, is having four adjacent neighbor. And so basically what we see it, so if some number is written, let's suppose 4 is written here, what this mean is that this cell, this cell, this cell, all the four neighbors should have non-zero, it should have at least 1 or 1 or something. So this should have non-zero. So what our solution would be looking like is, first we would be checking. So we are also given some already filled value in the cell. So we would be checking that if by chance this cell has a value greater than 2, that means since it has at most 2 neighbor, and if it has suppose value 3, so we cannot add any other neighbor which has non-zero values because it has at most 2 neighbors, and these side cells have at most 3 neighbors. So if 4 is given on any side, then also it is invalid. And if we see on the middle values which are not a corner, not a side, have 4 adjacent. So suppose if 5 was given to us or 6 was given, we cannot add more than 4 neighbor, non-zero neighbor, because there are only 4 neighbors. So what the condition arises is, if it is given that the corner has greater than 2 adjacents, or a side has greater than 3 adjacent non-zero cells, or other cells which are not a corner, not a side, have greater than 4, then the answer is always no. because since the maximum number of adjacents are only 2 and we cannot have more than 2 non-zero cells. Here the maximum number of adjacent are 3 and we cannot have more than 3 non-zero adjacent. Here the maximum are 4 and we cannot have it. So this was the basically checking point, that when would be it valid or when would be it no, that when would be it yes or when would be it no. So this condition was sufficient for that. And then we also have to fill some position with some valid arrangement. So what the best approach is, that suppose we have checked this condition and all of these are valid. So what can we do is, suppose this was our, let's suppose it is the 4 cross 4 given to us. So what can we do is, since this cell we have checked, then if it is valid then it should have only 1 or 2, at most 1 or 2. So what we will do is, we will make all these 2. By making these 2, that means we can increment each cell by 1, it is as it is given in the question. We can increase element by 1, any cell by 1. So we will increment it to 2, all these 4 edges. And what we will do is, we will increment all these to 3 and we will increment all these to 4. So what will this give is, so if we now observe this, so since 2 is written, that means it should have at least exactly 2 non-zero adjacent, and these 2 are non-zero. Since 3 written, since 3 is written here, it should have non-zero adjacent and 3 are here. Since 4 is written here, it should have non-zero 4 adjacents, which is here. So by making this, that means filling the corner values by 2, sides by 3 and others by 4, we can always get this thing work. So here is the code. Let's see, it just contains the same which we just discussed. So here first we are taking the input as given in the question, then we are checking that if a corner has greater than 2, these conditions, or if it is a side and it has greater than 3, or if it has other and it has greater than 4, when we are marking it as not okay. And if it is not okay, then we are just printing it as no. Otherwise what we are doing is, if it is a corner, and here is the function to check. So these are two helper function. If it is a corner, it will return true. If it is side, it will return true, otherwise false. So here we have checked that it is valid. That means each of the corner have 1 or 0 1 or 2 written on it, 0 or 1 written on it, or 2 also it could be written, but it would not be greater than 2. And all of the side have 0 1 2 3 written on it, and other places could have 0 1 2 3 4 written on it. Then what we are doing is, we are just filling all the side by 2, all the corners by 2, side by 3, these corners by 2, sides by 3, and all the remaining by 4. This is what is happening here. So this was the entire code. I hope the problem and approach was clear. This was really fast approach in which we don't have to think of lot of edge cases, and I hope I was able to explain you. If you still have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I would be really happy to help you. And do like and subscribe to the channel, as we would be regularly posting competitive programming material from various live contests. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.